Welcome back to the final round of the Clash of Culture, where Lemon People will be the new first player. It's going to be an epic round once more. First action, we're going to activate the size 2 Happy City to collect 2 food and 1 lumber. And now, we'll use our monuments to build a wonder at no action cost. We're going to build our great mausoleum. We'll spend 4 ore, 4 lumber, 3 food, and all 5 of our culture token. We will activate this city to build the great mausoleum wonder. The city is not so glorious, it's packed with lots of people. Now, whoever wants to attack the city with the wonder has to pay 1 mood or culture token for each of their army units. And when I increase my city size of temple, it does not activate it. And of course, I get 5 points as well. For our second action, we'll spend the food and the idea to get a new offense. We're going to get drama and music. So now I can exchange a mood token into a culture token or vice versa. We'll first though get a mood token and increase the happiness and draw an event card. And we have got volcano. If you have at least 4 cities, pick one of your cities. This city along with any units on the space are destroyed. Keep this card and place all the city pieces from the destroyed city on it. Each city piece is worth 2 victory points to the player who owns the piece. Unfortunately, I only have 3 cities, so this does not work for me. I'm now also going to play an action card, Idea Synergy. Play this card after getting an advance. Get 2 idea resources. So we get 2 ideas. For our third action, we're going to spend the 2 ideas right away to get yet another advance. And this time, we'll get bartering. So as an action, we can exchange 3 resources into gold or culture tokens, or a mixture of both. Again, we increase the happiness level by 1, and we get a mood token. And now we'll use drama and music to exchange a happiness token, or I should say a mood token, into a culture token. And that's all 3 actions for the Lemon People. And now it's green player's turn. This round we're going to focus on getting our objectives completed so that we can get more extra points. For this turn, our first action, we're actually going to move our 3 army units to here. So we right away took over that place, so because there's no resistance there, and because we took it over, it's no longer happy. We, however, do get 1 gold because it was a size 1 city. And second action, we're going to spend a food, a lumber, and an ore to activate this city and build a fortress. A third action, we're going to play an action card. We're going to play mass collection. You can collect 2 more resources than normal. So we're going to activate this city right here, and we can collect a total of 5 resources. We're going to collect 3 food and 2 ore. And because we have the Great Gardens, we'll get another extra food. And because of the academy and our public education, we'll also get an idea. And now we're going to pay 2 mood token to use our absolute power to get an extra action this turn. And for that extra action, I'm going to spend 2 ideas to get the myth events. Okay, so we increase the happiness level by 1. We'll also get a mood token. And because of our free education, we get another mood token for buying the offense with the 2 ideas resources. And that's it for the green player this turn.
Tomato player's turn. First, we have only 3 trade routes, and with currency, we get 3 gold. And now we're going to use economic liberty to activate this city to collect resources at no action cost. We're going to collect 1 mood token from the port, 2 ore, and 1 lumber. And for our first actual action, we're going to spend the 2 gold to get a new advance. We're going to get Siegecraft. So now I can cancel a fortress ability to attack by paying 2 lumber, and to cancel a hit by paying 2 ore. And for the second action, we're going to move our army units to attack. We will play an action called Tactical Surprise. If you score at least 1 hit, you score another.
We metal people will also play an action card, Defiant Stand. If you are the defender, +1 to your combat roll for each enemy unit. So we get +4 because the tomato player has 4 units.
And I will also pay 2 ore to use up my Siegecraft and also pay 2 gold as lumber to render the metal people's fortress completely useless. So we will now roll 4 dice for our 4 army units. And because both the metal player and the tomato player have steel weapons, we don't get the bonus +1 hit in the first round. And here we go. So we have, that's pretty terrible, 8. So that's only 1 hit, but because of our action card, we got 2 hits in total.
Metal people's turn. We roll 2 dice for our 2 army units. 5. So that's 1 hit. +4. It's 9. So just 1 hit.
So we have successfully taken over the metal people's army. And the metal people gets a free settler as a refugee. And we also get 2 gold for taking over the size 2 city. And we have now completing an objective. Great battle. Immediately after winning a battle involving a total of at least 6 army units. So we got 2 points. For our third and final action, we're going to use taxation. Pay 1 mood token to get 1 gold for each city you have, once per turn. So pay 1 mood token, and we have 4 cities, so we get 4 gold. And that ends the tomato player's turn.
We're now thinking maybe going last was not such a great idea after all, but it's too late to regret now. For the metal people's first action, we're going to activate this city to collect a mood token from the port, a food, and an ore. Second action, we're going to spend 2 ore, 1 gold, and 1 food to build 2 army units by activating this city. Third action, we're going to spend all 3 of our mood tokens to do a civic improvement. Because we have circus and sports, your cities are considered 1 size smaller than they are when doing civic improvement. So we're going to spend 1 mood token to make this size 1 city happy. And 2 mood token to make this size 3 city happy. And that's the end of our metal people's turn. For the second turn of round 6, lemon people's first action will to be activate this city and collect 1 ore, 1 food, 1 lumber. Second action is activate this other city to collect 2 ore and 1 food. And now we're going to use drama and music to exchange 1 mood token into a culture token. And we're also going to exchange 2 ore and 1 food into 3 culture tokens. Because that's our third action, we're going to use bartering. Exchange up to 3 resources into gold or culture tokens. And we just exchange 2 ore and 1 food into culture tokens. And this ends the lemon people's turn. For us green player, our first action will be to activate this city and to build a temple by spending a food, an ore, and a lumber. And now we have a glorious size 5 city. As for our second action, we're going to activate this city. And again, we're going to build another temple by spending an ore, a food, and this time a gold. When the temple is built, we get to choose if we want to obtain a mood token or a culture token. So in this case, I'm going to get 2 culture tokens. And for the third action, we're going to activate this city right here. We're going to collect a lumber and an ore and a food. And now we're going to pay 2 mood tokens to use our absolute power to get an extra action this turn. And we're going to activate this city to collect some resources. We're going to collect a lumber, a food, and 2 ores. And because of the Great Gardens, we get an extra food. And because of public education and the academy, we get an extra idea resource. And now we're going to pay 1 culture token to play an action card. Leadership. Pay 1 culture token to play. Gain an extra action this turn. So I have 1 more action to go. And for this action, I'm going to spend the 2 ideas to get another event. And this time we'll get forced labor. So I can pay 1 mood token to have my angry cities act as neutral, but they can only still be activated once this turn. And because of my free education, I use 2 ideas, so I get a mood token back. And since I activated this city twice this turn, once to build a temple, another time to collect resources, it is no longer happy. And this ends the green player's turn.
For tomato player's turn, first thing first, we have 3 trade routes. We're going to get 3 food. The reason we're not getting gold is because I already have 7 gold and you can have only maximum of 8. Okay, and because of our economic liberty, our first collect action has no action cost. So we're going to activate this city to collect a mood token from the port, 2 ore, and 1 lumber. For our actual first action, we're going to pay 2 food to get a new event. We're going to get monuments. So we increase the culture level by 1, get a culture token, and now we must reveal a new wonder. And there's only 1 left. We have the Great Statue. It requires engineering and monuments. This wonder adds +1 to the city's cultural influence range. The city with this wonder, along with all of your cities within 2 spaces of it, cannot be the target of foreign cultural influence. So that's pretty good. So we can pick this wonder because of monuments. Only I can build it, and you do so at no action cost. So we're going to pick the Great Statue. For the second action, we're going to use engineering to activate a city and build a wonder. And we're going to build a great library. We need 3 ores, I have 2, and a gold. 5 lumber, I have 2, and 3 gold. 1, 2, 3. And 3 food, I have 1 food, 2, 3 gold. And 5 culture token. So we're going to build a great library. And I get 2 idea resources when building it. So I get 2 ideas. And now in the future, I get also an additional idea when the player to my left on his turn gets at least 1 offense that I do not have. So when the middle player gets an offense that I do not have, I can also get 1 idea. And of course, I also get 5 points for building the wonder. And the city we're activating would be this one. And there we go, a great wonder. And for the final action, we're going to pay 1 Mu token to use our taxation. So I can get 1 gold for each city I have. And I have 4 cities, so I get 4 gold in total. And that's it for the tomato player's turn.
For us metal people's turn, our first action is to activate this city to collect 2 food and 1 ore. Second action, we're going to activate this city and we'll pay 1 food, 1 lumber, 1 ore to build an academy. We're also going to pay another food to use our sanitation and get 1 settler into that city. And when we build an academy, we'll also get 2 idea resources. For our third action, we're going to spend the 2 ideas to get new events. We're going to get bartering. So now we increase the happiness level, but it's already at a maximum. Nevertheless, we still get 1 Mu token. But we're going to use drama and music to make that Mu token into a culture token. And this ends the metal people's turn. For Lemon People's last turn of the entire game, we're going to build yet another wonder. Our first action is to activate this city to collect 2 ore and 1 food. Second action, activate this city to collect an ore, a food, and a lumber. And third action, we're going to use engineering to build a wonder. And we are going to build the Great Pyramids. So it's going to cost us 5 culture token, 5 ore, 3 lumber, and 3 food. And when I build the wonder, I can make 2 cultural influence attempts at no further action cost. We're going to activate this city to build the wonder, and we have now 2 wonders here. However, because I activated twice, it is no longer happy. I don't even know where to place this. And now, the Great Pyramids allows us to make 2 cultural influence at no action cost. So we're going to influence the city right here, let's say the temple, and we need 4 more to succeed because we have the conversion. 2, it is a fail. We have 1 more chance. 3, wow. What unbelievable bad luck. We are going to use drama and music to exchange our Mu token into a culture token. And we'll use art and sculptures to pay that 1 culture token to get another cultural influence action at no action cost. So let's try 1 more time. 5, finally it is a success. And since it was a success, we get a culture token back thanks to our conversion events. And now we're going to pay that 1 culture token to play an action card. Events. Get an event at no full cost. This just allows me to get an extra half point for the endgame purpose. Husbandry. So our happiness level is at maximum, but we still get a Mu token anyways. And that ends the Lemon People's turn. Okay, last turn of the game, and I have everything planned out. So for our first action, we're going to activate our size 5 city to build 5 units. We'll spend 4 ore, 4 food for 4 army units, and 2 lumber for a ship. And thanks to my nationalism events, I get a Mu token for building the army or ship. I cannot build 5 army units here because you can only have a maximum of 4 army units occupying the same space. Second action, we're going to activate this city to collect 3 food. And because of the Great Gardens, I get an extra food. And the Academy and the Public Education events gives me an extra idea resource. For our third action, we're going to spend 2 food to get an events. We're going to get drama and music. So we increase happiness level by 1, which is already at max, but we still get a mood token. And we're going to use drama and music right away to exchange the mood token into a culture token. Oops, there we go. And now we spend 2 mood tokens to use absolute power to get a new another action. And for this one, I'm going to put an idea and a food to get yet another event. And we'll get circus and sports. And just like that, we get another mood token back. And now we're going to pay 1 culture token to use art and sculptures to take a culture influence action at no action cost. We're going to use our size 5 city, try to influence our tempo back into our own color. And we need to roll a die. And unlike the lemon people, we don't have the conversion technology, so we have to get a 5 or more to succeed. 6! Excellent! So we got our tempo back, and there's really nothing else we can do anymore, so our very final turn for this game is now finished.
We tomato players are also going to build another wonder this turn. First, we have 3 trade routes, so we get 3 food. And because of our economic liberty, our first collect action has no action cost. So we're going to activate that city to collect a gold from the port, a food, a lumber, and an ore. And for our first action, we're going to use bartering. Exchange up to 3 resources into gold or culture tokens or a mix. So we're going to exchange our ideas and our food into 3 culture tokens. And our second action, we're going to use bartering yet again, but this time we'll exchange the 2 gold that we have into culture token, and let's just say the food into another gold. And third action, we're going to pay 1 mood token to use our taxation, which allows us to get 1 gold for each city we have. Since we have 4 cities, we get 4 gold, but we can only have a maximum of 8. And now, we're going to use monuments, because it allows me to build a wonder at no action cost. And we're going to build the great statue. So we're going to pay all 5 of our culture token, and 2 food, plus 1 gold, that's 3 food. And 1 lumber with 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 lumbers, and 1 ore, and 1, 2, 3. So that's 4 ores. And therefore, we have built another wonder. And we'll build it right here. And that ends the tomato player's turn.
For us, metal player, our first action is to pay 1 culture token to play this action called City Growth. And we're going to build an academy at no resource cost. And because when you build an academy, you get 2 idea resources. We're also going to use sanitation at the same time. We're going to pay the 1 gold as a food to get a settler in that city. So we're going to activate this city to build the academy. And we'll also get a free settler there. For our second action, we're going to move. We're going to move these 2 settlers over here. For our final action, we're going to spend the 2 ideas to get new events. We're going to get trade routes. I know it's kind of late. We will not get any benefits, but it does help us to complete an objective. And this ends the metal people's turn. It is unfortunate we lemon people did not complete any objective this final status phase of the game. For this status phase, we green player completed the military might. You have a combination of at least 12 armies and ships. And we have 4 armies here, 3 here, 4 here, so that's how much? That's 11 plus a ship, so that's 12. We also have a size 5 city right there, which helps us complete the citadel objective, which just means we have to have at least one size 5 city. And lastly, we completed the focused objective. You have more advanced category with all 4 offenses than any other player. So we have warfare, autocracy, so warfare, autocracy, which all 4 education, construction, agriculture, and culture. So that's a total of 6. And only the lemon people came close with 4, but still I got the most. So we got this objective completed as well.
And we tomato player did not complete any objective this round either.
We metal people completed the trader objective. You have at least 3 trade routes. I have 2 settlers here with 2 foreign cities. That's 1 city right here. So that's 2 trade routes and 1 settler here with a green player city right over here. So that's 3 trade routes. We also have 4 happy cities. 1, 2, 3, 4, 4 happy city. So that means we completed the happy objective. Just means we have at least 4 happy cities. So it's finally time to calculate the score. So we start with the lemon people. They have a total of 23 offenses. Each offense is half a point, so that's 11.5 points. 3 objectives is 6 points, and 2 wonders is 10 points. So for a total of 27.5 points so far. And as for us green player, we have a total of 26 offenses, so that's 13 points. And we have completed 7 objectives, so that's 2 each and 14 points in total. And 1 wonder, which is 5 points, for a total of 32 points for now. And the tomato player has a total of 22 offenses, so divided by 2, that's 11 points. And they completed 6 objectives, so 2 each, that's 12 points. And they also have 2 wonders, which is 10 points, for a total of 33 points for now. Wow. And finally, the metal player has a total of 23 offenses, divided by 2, that's 11.5 points. And they also have 5 objectives, which is 10 points in total, and no wonder. So for a total of 21.5 points for now. And the lemon people have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 CD pieces, so that's for 7 more points. Plus the 27.5 from before for a grand total of 34.5 points for the lemon people. The green player has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13 CD pieces, so for 13 points. Plus the 32 points from before for a grand total of 45 points. The tomato player has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 10 CD pieces. So that's 10 points plus the 33 from before is a grand total of 43 points. And last, and probably also least, so metal player has 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 CD pieces. So that's 8 points plus the 21.5 points from before with a grand total of 29.5 points. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. We have a winner, and it's us Green player with a whooping 45 points. And followed by the red player, the tomato player with 43, the lemon people with 34.5, and the metal people for 29.5. Thank you guys for watching, and I hope you enjoyed this little video series as much as I enjoyed making them. If you like my work, please like my videos to show your support, and you can subscribe to my YouTube channel to get more videos updates in the future. So once again, thanks for watching, and hopefully you really enjoyed it. And until the next time, I will see you then.